Hey folks, does it look like there's a shadow of something in the sky? This would probably be my ultimate sky observation since an encounter I saw a couple years ago. Do you guys see? I'll just leave it to your imagination. I don't want to tell people what to look at. And I don't want to manipulate anything, but that's not normal. It's totally not normal. Seeing the birds acting crazy. So, nowhere else in the sky I have a sunroof. Nowhere else. Just one big old shadow of something. There we go. So, this will be the part where I intervene with my thought process. So, if you see... Actually, you know what? I'll just drive up there and show you guys. Alright, so I'll chat with you guys for a little bit until I get there. I'm on my way to work. Actually, this morning I saw something funny and I didn't want to freak out, but then I was like, ooh. I want everybody to understand that for what I sense and what I gather, that it's not like, I need everyone to understand that there's no threat or any harm that is on a third dimensional level. So everything that is a threat is on a fourth dimensional level. Those are the things that are in the mind, can tamper with the behavior of people. It's not like it's a physical thing right now, from what I understand. A lot of people like to paint this picture that, these beings are going to come from somewhere else and there's going to be this huge war or whatever. That's just not going to happen. I want you guys to see something else. I see two suns. I see. Is that Pisces? That is Pisces, where you see the tail of one fish and the other side of one fish. Or is that Cancer? Pisces. That is Pisces. Oh God, I forgot my signs. I'm not prepared for all this on the spot stuff. Okay, so that is Cancer, right? Cancer is two fishies. Yeah. Oh man, now I have to I'm having a blonde moment. I'll figure it out when I stop pushing record. But I don't want to start this video over because that shadow that I showed you guys, that thing is it's moving. So I'm almost there. Hang tight. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow, which is fascinating in on its own. Okay, as soon as I park this car, I want you guys to see, I call them dragons because in this consciousness they're not scaly lizards that blow fire. If you were to have fourth dimensional vibration or fourth dimensional entity, fourth dimensional frequency acting in a third dimensional realm, you only have the essence or the skid marks, if you may. That's probably the best explanation I've ever had. And I'm coming around to understanding a lot of stuff because before I was thinking, the far out things, and then I got schizophrenic, and then I was all over the place, and everyone accused me of being all over the place. And then all of a sudden I'm like, you know what? I have to start making logical sense of all this. And so the only way I can make logical sense of it is thinking, it's almost like if you took liquid, like water, and you put it in the freezer. So the freezer being what? Fourth dimension? Because it can freeze something in its element. I don't know, just making it up. And then water is 3 dimension. So when third enters fourth, it becomes a combined element of however that consciousness, let's say the freezer is consciousness, right? So when you put water in the freezer, that element you took and you put it in the consciousness, it forms to that consciousness, if that makes any sense. Ooh, that was such a good explanation, Aaron. All right, so let's check this out really quick. So that's the big thing that's moving, because it was next to the sun when I saw it coming up the hill. Sky observation would be here. How you have 2 identical shapes. They look like lips, right? Kind of like my lips. This actually looks cool. It looks like an eye, a nose, and a mouth. If you're an artist, you know what you see a nostril. Hey, oh, that's kind of creepy. There's an eye, there's a nose, there's a mouth. Let's play with this. So you see these 2 wings here? There's 2 sets of wings. There's another thing here too. See that, guys? So the elevation I'm at right now, I think I'm at 400 feet elevation above sea level, close to 1,000. So, there's something here too. It's a round object. Well, it's on the other side of the clouds, but I'm trying to make sense. There's an eye right here. He's looking at you, kid. And you can tell that these are some type of entity, because you can see how the grains flicker. See that? See how there's something right here? Ooh, that's creepy, right? That's what I call a dragon. Those long, skinny things. And they move quickly. And they move very slowly at the same time. But you see how it's wiggling? That's what I call a dragon. They encourage the weather. There's another one right here. Ay, that scared me. See that there's a ay, ay. People are driving on this metal thing. Don't worry, I'm not shot. So we're expecting rain. So that's a cool sky observation. A really cool sky observation. Alright, you guys, I gotta go to work. Don't get used to the beard being gone. It's gonna come back. I had to regrow it. Anyways, I will see you guys. I'll upload something tomorrow. Still looking up. All right. Later, dudes.